You should do the YouTube like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4.
Oh, we should do that. Hey guys, Kelly said that we should do a YouTube video about day 1, day 2, day 4. But I guess like what I kind of wanted to show is that what we're doing with the chickens. Now that we have, so there's a total of 29 chickens out here now with the new ones that came out. The little ones came outside. But we're trying to raise them like pasture raised, you know. They're not, I don't know if they're considered free range because we do keep them in an area. And I don't want the hawks to come and pick them out. But they're, in a way, we are kind of free ranging them because they do get the benefit of being out here and eating all the bugs and stuff. So what I wanted to show you guys is like this area right here. So that field right here is all alfalfa. It's pretty nutritious for cattle and anything. But anyways, if you can tell, like this little square right here, we had them in here. We put them in last Friday in here. Friday night, and then today's Wednesday, and it was Wednesday morning. Actually, Wednesday night, last night, we moved them to this new area. So it was about 6 days. They were, no, 5 days?
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 days.
So they were in this area for 4 days. And you can see all the, okay, so this is the plant on touch right here. And this is after it's been grazed by the chickens. So we did notice like they're taking a lot less grain, and they're preferring to eat the alfalfa more than anything. And I'm sure there's bugs in there that they're eating because I see them scratching on the ground and stuff. But here's the original big 6. I think Cutie Pie might be inside, and then there's the other little ones, which they're growing pretty fast. They're catching up to the old girls.
And we think that one's the rooster.
Yeah, we're thinking this one right here is a rooster. This guy's huge.
And he already has the red on the bottom. I don't know if that means anything.
I know it's probably hard to tell from the camera, but his legs are huge and he's a lot bigger than all the other little ones. Silky kind of blends in. The silky one is right there. Right, let me see, right there. She's so tiny. Okay, so this is day 1, and I'm gonna record her up to the day before we move them. Hello, Pucky.
It was slipping.
This is day 2 of the alfalfa field.
Hey everybody. So here's the morning of day 3. It's a rainy one, so all the chicks are underneath the coop. But here is day 3 of the alfalfa.
Hey guys, so today's day 4, and looks like, so to begin with, there was a lot more alfalfa in this field. So it looks like there's still some alfalfa left, like along the edges here. So we might leave the girls here for a couple days longer till they eat it up. So, is that not? So here's day 5, guys. So obviously we didn't move it in 4 days just because there's still quite a bit of alfalfa left in here. I think what it was is like there was probably more alfalfa in this area than the one before. But just to kind of give you guys a good reference point. Okay, for instance, if you look at this one right here, it's got all the leaves and stuff. It hasn't really been touched. There's quite a bit on the outside of the fence here that they haven't touched yet. You'll see when they're done with it, it'll look more like this. See all the leaves have been taken out, and then just the stems are left. So, yep, there she is eating some of that. now that they get access to the ground, the bugs and the plants, they're going through a lot less grain than they were before. So yep, we really like that, and cutie pie started laying eggs, so that's kind of a huge plus. Pretty cool. I'm thinking we might have a day or two more in here before we have to move them. They're doing a good job of like just moving the ground and eating all the alfalfa and the bugs out of there. Okay, here's day 6. I think we're gonna leave them here today, tomorrow, and then we'll move them at the end of day 7. Okay guys, so finally yesterday was day 7 of the chickens out here, and we moved them this morning. So see the area, so it rained yesterday. This area is dry. This is where the coop would sit on top of. You can see all their droppings. But this is how they graze the alfalfa. So laid up like this. So did a good job on this area. They didn't eat as much as I thought they were gonna, but they ate most of it. And here's the new area. This area doesn't have as much alfalfa. It's got more grass. I think it'll be fine because I mean, obviously they didn't go through all that alfalfa, but they can eat the greens and then look for bugs in there. And right back here was the area we put them last week, or the week before the last. And you can see all of these ones are starting to come back already. Here, all of these plants that they grazed before, now they got all their leaves back. It's just a matter of letting them grow. So I was doing some more reading, and the alfalfa is a good source of calcium for them, which can help them produce those eggs, you know, the hard shells. And they're not having to go in and dig into their own calcium in their bones and stuff. Because I heard, like, if chickens don't get enough calcium, naturally they're still gonna make more. They're gonna do eggs, but if they don't have enough calcium in them, what they'll do is that their bodies will go into their bones and get calcium to produce those eggs. And of course, that's not good for the chickens. It's pretty cool. It's really nice to see the little ones. They're not so little anymore, so they're getting bigger, but they are more integrated in the flock now here. And the big ones are leaving them alone. They do respect the big ones. You can tell when the big ones come by, they respect them. But now they are all sleeping in the roost at night, and that's kind of cool. So at the beginning, they were kind of keeping the distance at night and throughout the day. Like they didn't want to go by the big ones at all. And with reason, the big ones, they were picking on them a little bit, kind of letting them know, hey, we're in charge here, or this is our area. So, but it's cool to see them now all integrated. So you got 2 of the big ones there. There's a little one right next to them, and then this one's just resting and laying down right next to all of them. So this is the first time that these guys are coming together to each other since we got them. The 2 on the right are the barn kitties, and then there's Tony, and there's Lila right there. Lila wants nothing to do with them. But our friendliest 2 cats are definitely Natasha right here, the black one, and then Tony right there, right next to her. Those are our 2 friendliest cats. Lila and Elena, they're both nice, but they don't like new animals at all. It takes them a long time to get used to them. Alright guys, thank you for watching. We love you. See you in the next one.